Toyota CVTs are known for reliability, but when problems do show up, most owners don't know what they're looking at. Understanding the symptoms early is the difference between a simple fix and a full transmission replacement. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, where we help you diagnose and fix car issues so you don't always have to take your car to the dealership. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video. It supports the channel and helps us keep making more videos. Have you ever been driving your Toyota when suddenly the acceleration felt off, the engine revved strangely, or the car seemed to shudder for no reason? What if those small signs were actually your CVT transmission sending out early warning signals before a major failure? Modern Toyota cars have more and more continuously variable transmissions, CVTs. These transmissions are better at saving gas, accelerating smoothly, and making the car's general mechanics simpler than traditional automatic transmissions. Even with these benefits, Toyota CVTs can have problems. You can find them in cars like the Corolla, CHR, RAV4, Prius, and others. In general, they've been reliable, but owners have reported problems like hesitating, shaking, burning, or even wear out too quickly. Knowing the signs, what causes them, and how to fix them can help owners find problems quickly and avoid having to pay a lot for repairs. Toyota CVTs work differently than regular automatics. They don't use fixed gears. Instead, they use a belt or chain and two pulleys whose diameters change all the time to make an endless number of ratios. Because of how it's built, the engine can run at its most efficient RPM at any speed. On the other hand, this steady ratio change puts special stresses on the belt and pulley system. When fluid upkeep isn't done, the car is driven too hard, or problems with the design show up, the CVT may stop working as smoothly and reliably as it used to. CVTs also depend a lot on proper cooling, lubrication, and software calibration, which means that even small problems can cause obvious performance issues. One of the most common signs of a problem with a Toyota CVT is slow or delayed start. When owners press the pedal, they sometimes feel the engine rev up but don't see the speed go up as they thought it would. This feeling, which is sometimes called slipping, can be caused by worn-out pulleys, bad CVT fluid, or issues with the transmission's control system. Another related sign is delay, which is when the car stops or moves slowly when the driver tries to speed up from a stop or pass another car. This can be especially scary when there is a lot of traffic or when merging onto roads because it makes drivers less confident and makes the cars less safe. Another problem that a lot of people have noticed is shaking or shuddering when speeding up, especially at lower speeds. When trying to pick up speed, affected cars may feel like they are vibrating or jerking instead of the smooth, linear pull that CVTs are known for. This normally means that the belt or pulleys are worn out, the transmission doesn't have enough hydraulic pressure, or the CVT fluid is dirty. Shuddering can also be caused by problems with the software calibration, which means the CVT isn't adjusting the pulley ratios easily. If you don't treat these signs right away, they can get worse over time and cause more serious damage to the internal transmission. Another important sign of CVT trouble is strange noises. Sounds like whining, humming, buzzing, or even grinding may be heard coming from the transmission area. Humming sounds could mean that the bearings are wearing out, while whining sounds are usually caused by problems with the belt or pulley surfaces. Grinding or metallic noises are more serious and could mean that there isn't enough oil lubrication, which could cause internal cutting or damage to parts. When the vehicle speeds up or slows down, these noises are more obvious because the pulleys are being adjusted more loudly at those times. Ignoring these sounds can speed up wear and eventually cause the transmission to stop working completely. A big problem with many CVTs, including the ones Toyota uses, is that they get too hot. Because the belt and pulleys are always moving under pressure, CVTs create a lot of friction. If the cooling system of the transmission isn't working right because of old fluid, clogged cooling lines, or heat stress from the outside, the CVT may overheat and give off a burning smell or flash a warning light on the dashboard. When some Toyota models get too hot, they may go into limp mode, which lowers the power of the car to protect its internal parts. Overheating for a long time cuts the life of CVT fluid by a large amount and can lead to belt wear, pulley cutting, or the failure of internal seals. Leaks in the transmission oil are another red flag. Some Toyota CVTs are advertised as sealed, but they still have gaskets and seals that can wear out over time. Fluid that leaks makes it harder to lubricate and cool, which can lead to problems like noise, slipping, and burning. Clean, new CVT fluid should be red or pink in color. Fluid that is dark, cloudy, or smells like burnt rubber means it has been contaminated or worn down. When fluid gets damaged, the transmission stops working easily and it will wear out quickly. CVT problems are often caused by issues with the transmission control module, TCM, or devices connected to it. Because CVTs depend on software to control hydraulic pressure, gear position, and engine load, any problem with the electronics can make the transmission hesitate, jerk, or shift in strange ways. Toyota has previously sent out service bulletins to deal with problems with TCM recalibration. These bulletins show how software issues can look like hardware issues. Also, speed sensors, pressure sensors, or temperature sensors that don't work right can throw off the system and make the CVT act in strange ways. If the issue is with software or electronic controls, a simple update to the transmission software or recalibration of the transmission control module, TCM, at a shop can make everything work again. This is usually needed when drivers notice rapid stalling, jerking, or strange acceleration patterns even though the mechanical parts are fine. Over time, software updates can make motor control better, shift logic better, and internal parts last longer. If mechanical parts like the belt, pulleys, bearings, or solenoids show signs of damage or wear, they may need to be fixed. Replacing worn parts can fix small problems, but if the damage is serious, like a stretched belt, deeply scored pulleys, or an internal clutch failure, the transmission may need to be rebuilt from scratch or replaced. These fixes can be pricey, often more than a few $1,000s. That's why early evaluation and upkeep are so important. Depending on the model year and mileage, Toyota may pay for some CVT fixes or replacements for cars that are still under warranty. Regular maintenance is the key to getting the most out of your Toyota CVT's life. In addition to changing the fluids, drivers should not speed up quickly or aggressively. Let the car warm up in cold weather and not tow more than the maker recommends. Problems can also be caught early by listening for leaks, strange noises, or changes in performance. Regular checks by a tech who knows a lot about Toyota CVTs can help find problems early and make the transmission last a lot longer. Toyota CVT transmissions are great for getting great gas mileage and smooth driving as long as they are well taken care of. But, like all CVTs, they need careful attention to the quality of the fluid, how well they are cooled, and how you drive. Common signs of problems like hesitating, shaking, falling, being too hot, and making strange noises are often early warning signs. By understanding the causes behind these issues and taking prompt corrective action, Toyota owners can prevent serious transmission failures and enjoy reliable performance for many years. With the right maintenance and driving techniques, a Toyota CVT can last well over 150,000 miles, making it a practical and dependable choice for modern drivers. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your support helps keep making videos. Also check out our other video on Nissan CVT transmission problems and why. The link is in the description below and in the card up here. I'll see you there.